As promised, I believe I did say that I would draw cute animals today. So, hello everybody. First of all, hi. My name is RODGON. I'm an artist, I'm a designer, I'm a teacher, and today I am going to teach you guys how to draw really cute, adorable animals. So, if you guys have a sketchbook, you guys should go grab it. If you guys have the need to learn how to draw something cool, please bring your good attitudes. And let's let Pinterest tell us what kind of animals we are going to draw today. So, cute, we're going with cute animals only today. Cute animals. All right. Oh my God, we're draw cute. All right, we're drawing cute animals today. All right, there's my next page. Bum, 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 bum. Now, do I want to draw on brown paper or do I want to draw on white paper? I think I want to draw on brown paper today. So what I like to do, I like to take origami paper, and whenever I want to draw on different paper, I just tape it to my page. That gives me access to different colors to allow my brain to explore different parts of art. That way I can use things like white markers, white paints, and I don't have to worry about bleeding, so I can use markers freely like Copics or Illo, and I can just have a blast with watercolors, or even if I wanted to, I could probably use a little bit of acrylic. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm pretty sure you could. So let me tape this page down more fast, just 4 corners. All right, so our theme tonight is going to be cute animals. Let me grab my big thick pen. Cute animals. And I worked at the zoo for about 5 years. I worked at SeaWorld for about another 10. So I worked in places that required you to draw really cute, adorable things. A lot of the times it would be the most popular animals at the zoo or the more popular animals at SeaWorld, which happened to be the orca and the pandas and the elephants and stuff like that. So I'm going to give you guys a little insight as to how you guys can learn how to draw these guys as well and have fun with little variations for your kids' books, for you, whatever you guys feel like doing. I'm also going to give you guys little hints and tips to enhance your drawings by learning how to do little foliage and learn how little zigzags can help you with perspective, texturing, and creating depth and storytelling in your shapes. So today's lesson is going to be really, really, really cool. Now, if you guys have any questions, but only if they are related to the theme. If you have a theme or you guys want a certain animal drawn, if you guys donate any sort of donation, here's your chance to help me help you. So any donation gets you the animal of your choice. Okay? Your choice. So if you donate anything, you get that. But until then, I'll let Pinterest choose what animals we draw. Oh, a little ducky! Oh my God! Yes, the triangle method applies to animals as well. Check it out. The triangle method for humans uses a triangle to figure out where the nose canal is, right? And that's normally where our nose is going to be, and that's going to be the distinction where our mouth is going to go, like our cheekbones and stuff. This also gives us guidance to the rest of our skull. This method is really, really good for humans, but it's also really good with anything with a skull. If you go and you use that same method, but instead of keeping that triangle here, you make it the whole entirety of the face, and then you decide whatever type of mouth shape you want. Let's say, I don't know, like a little circle. You can just connect the top of this to the middle of your circle, this to the edges, this to the edge. and you give yourself the ability to draw little animal faces and snouts and not lose your connecting points to your skull. So you can still use that method and use it to draw your animals because they have a skull. So let's start drawing animals from Pinterest. Boom, 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 zoom powers. So the first one that I see is red panda. Oh, but I see a little penguin. So I'm gonna teach you guys mostly how to use characters that are going to evolve from a little beanbag. So if you guys learn how to draw a little beanbag, that's gonna be the basis of most of these animals, really. A beanbag is just two little circles together. And the moment that you start dividing them and giving them depth, you end up with a beanbag. When you start using these shapes, you can use this to create very simple body shapes really easy. Example, this little penguin has a big head, a bigger body, and it seems like his little patches of fur go like this. And he has little hands going because he's losing balance. He's doing like a little tippy tap. Happy feet. He's a little fuzzy, so I'm going to use little zigzags. And his features are going to be mostly tucked in and in color. So it's mostly dark. He only has this little front part that's light. That's cute. And his head is a little bit darker than his body. And his eyes are little dots. Bring it, biatch. Let us draw a nice puppy. You can do a puppy. I was watching a year-old video. So excited to draw a raccoon with these techniques. Ooh, okay. So let's draw a puppy first. Let's find a puppy. I want to draw these from reference so that I can get them accurate. There's one puppy right there. Okay. So this puppy is going to be the big circle. It's going to be his head. And then the little circle is going to be stretched out. So we're going to do two circles. We're going to do one stretched out this way because we need the body. We're going to draw a little tail at the end. And then our legs. It seems like the hands are going to go right here. Again, remember the triangle method distinguishes the top of where our eyes are going to be and our nose bridge. So you can use that to distinguish where the bottom of the mouth is going to be. And since they have a flatness to the bottom of the mouth, you can use that to create your depth and your perspective. In case you want to twist them and turn them in different directions. Oh, there's another one right here. There's one that's sleeping. Oh, it's so cute. It's sleeping and it has big poofy ears. And it's just like, and it has glasses on. It's so cute. Big circle, little circle overlapping. And I can give it like a little tail. I don't need to draw many details because the body would be mostly covered. And this puppy's sleeping on a book. It's so cute. Okay. Are you showing how to draw chibi cute animals? Yeah, just drawing animals. Happy Feet, you made a German dude really happy. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. This is the first time I see one of your live streams. I usually just watch the VODs. Thank you for the amazing drawings. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. Whimsical Winguis. Would you recommend following references when it comes down to drawing animals? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Drawing animals in general is like, it's all about reference. It's all about reference. Like, if you try to draw animals without reference, you're more often than not going to draw them accurately. It's just, they're just very difficult. They have very subtleties, like very small subtleties between species, that if you don't look at everything, you end up missing little tiny details, right? And if you do, then it's not going to look exactly like that animal. And if it doesn't look like the animal, you're essentially just drawing things that you've seen on TV. So you're drawing a simplification of a reference of something that somebody else already simplified. So you're going to essentially play the game of telephone with knowledge. You're going to essentially dilute the essence of the actual animal to an even more iconic shape, which is not bad all the time, but it's not going to be completely accurate. And since you're not working off completely like good knowledge, you're working off of just essentially assumptions and stylization, you end up not really learning what you're supposed to draw. And then when you have to draw it from memory or you have to do it in any other way, it becomes really difficult. And that's the same thing that happens with you when you draw eyes a specific way, when you only draw eyes like in a certain style, and you don't want to learn the actual stylization that needs to get away from. You need to get away from stylization and go into foundational work if you want to get better. King Cobra, I'm going to assume you want a cobra. So Mr. King Cobra gets a cobra. Hold on, let me find a cobra. Cobra. Hi, Rodgun. Can you please show me a normal shark? Oh yeah, a shark. Oh, sharks are easy. So with the shark, we're gonna start with a circle. Okay, that is going to be the outside edge of our shark. Since you want them curving, you can make this outside line be as pronounced as you want or off center as you want from that circle. This is where you're gonna put your fin. Okay, your fin, your outside fin is gonna go there. Sharks have a very interesting way of having their faces. Their mouths go along the edge of your shape. So they're not necessarily really big mouth. They just happen to have their mouth aligning with your belly. So when they open it, they look gigantic. Also, another thing that sharks have, as opposed to like dolphins, they tend to have like a forehead too. They have gills. And they also have their fins, they go vertical. So they go up and down as opposed to left and right. So a shark will have really big fins going up and down. And their mouths will be sitting on this underside instead of opening up like you would normally. They open up. So they actually, instead of moving their jaw down a lot, they move their jaw up a lot. Well, as well as their jaw down, but they have a little bit of movement on both sides. So that's what happens with the shark. And a cobra. Let's draw you a cobra because you donated. Let's see. Let's draw a cute one though. We're talking about cute animals. Oh, that's a cute one right there. So cobras are just the ropes. So if you draw a rope And then you give that rope depth by drawing little circles around it. And then you connect the edges. You have yourself a snake. Add a little bit of shadows to ground the character. Then from there, the head of the cobra sits at the top of this crest, and this crest expands his belly and expands this. So that means this belly's right here, and he has this little like hoodie type of situation. The eyes of the cobra sit a little bit close to the front, and they have a boop. As well as very big eyes. There you go. Thank you for donating. Baby hippos are adorable. Yes, they are. They are. Baby hippos are cute. What is that? It's a capybara? What is that? Hold on, let's see if you guys can guess what it is when I draw it. It has big ears. Then it has a big nose. Kind of looks like a koala, but like a khaki koala. These little cheeks. And it feels like almost like Looney Tunes eyes, and they're real. That's cute. I love going to the zoo. Like, I love just learning new things and going to zoos or even going to theme parks. And then just drawing the people walking around is so fun for me. So many people want to do what I do, but they get so bored with the things that I like to do. And it makes me wonder, like, if it's just me that's boring or the people just don't want to do the things needed to get better. Super helpful. I see a lot of people doing line first without adding subdivisions within the body. Yeah. A wallaby. It's a wallaby? Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. Ooh, that's a majestic little cat. That's really cute. So cats are fun. Cats have anime faces. Okay, if you guys draw an anime character, you guys are essentially drawing a cat. Anime characters are cats. No, this needs just up right. Podrías dibujar un águila. An águila. Asking if I can draw an eagle. I can definitely draw an eagle. Es asombroso tu facilidad para dibujar y lo bien que te sale. Well, I mean, it's they're asking, like, telling that they're impressed with my dexterity. I've been drawing for a very long time. Okay, first of all, I've been drawing for a very, very, very long time. Now, I have also obsessed over this continuously for a very, very long time. So if you don't capture the same things I do, don't feel bad. I spent most of my life doing this. This was the pursuit that I followed. I'm like, if you guys have ever seen that Willy Wonka movie or that new one that came out, that's essentially me. I don't really know much else about the world except for the world of art, and I am very, very good at this. But I also lack a lot of abilities and knowledge about like other things in the world, like music. I don't really know music. I don't really like understand it. I don't know that stuff. And I don't know. It's just don't always think that just because you're not where somebody else is that you haven't accomplished a lot. That's what I'm trying to say. Like don't diminish what you've done just because somebody else is at a place where you want to be. You have the gift as well. And I am by no means any more special than you are or anything like that. Kitties are weird. I've been drawing with you more recently with your YouTube vids. You're so talented and a great teacher. Oh, thank you. When did I start? I started in like 2002. So 2002, that was a long time ago. Oh my God, that was so long ago. So long ago. But I've enjoyed the journey. And even though it was always easy, it was always pleasant. Drawing cute animals. It's all about reference. Honestly, it's all about reference. The reason being is that since there is so many, like I said before, there's so many subtleties within animals that if you happen to miss one very important factor, you can't really compensate for that. Little deer. The animators for Primal have a very style. Primal? I don't know what Primal is, but is that like a dinosaur thing? Let's draw a dinosaur. I like dinos. Se nota que tienes un buen corazón. I have a good heart. You know, for a while I wasn't a very good person. When I was younger, I was a very aggressive, just very angry person. And back towards like the middle of my 20s, after getting in so many fights and stuff like that, you come to realize that like you hurt a lot of people really badly. And a person that is in my like capabilities can really damage somebody. So I can't really do that ever again. Because there was a close call with somebody getting really hurt in a fight. And even though I didn't provoke it, they ended up very, very hurt. And even though they were the ones in trouble and they're the ones that got like detained and stuff like that for it, I realized how much damage I could cause people. And it scared me. It really scared me. Because I'm not a person that's used to asserting violence. So when I realized that it's a possibility that I could like lose control and snap and cause that sort of damage to anybody else in my life or anybody else alive, I just kind of put that side of me away. Oh, but he comes out when someone's really pushing my buttons, man. Like they poke the bear often sometimes, and some people just don't understand. I, for the life of me, cannot spell out his name. So it's the guy who created Samurai Jack. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know exactly who you're talking about though. Ooh, ducky, oh ducky, oh look at that doggy, so cute. Ducks have interesting beaks because they're not like we draw them. Like actual ducks look very different than how we draw them. Oh, look at this guy. He got such a cute. So their beaks kind of tuck in to their nose canal. Oh, that's a little bigger. There you go. And then they have their cheek. And then they have the beak coming from underneath there. And it does kind of do this like beaky thing right here. Then they have the little tens. But this is very different than how we normally draw ducks. We normally draw ducks doing this. Weird, huh? Essentially, ducks have a very slightly different way of approaching it. And if you look at reference, you can get that a little bit more accurate. So when you draw your cartoons, even though you use this method to create an iconic version of a duck, you can at least use a little bit of real life reference to be able to balance that out. So whenever you're drawing, you can have a little bit of both worlds. See what I mean? You're almost next to Dr. Kim Jong-il. You know what? At one point in my life, I want to be able to say that. At one point, I want to be able to say that I can get to that point. I don't think I will anytime in the next, until like I feel confident enough in my skills to be able to do that with a brush pen. I can't do that. I can't consider myself even in the same realm. But thank you. That's a very nice compliment. That guy was insane. His perspective game was just so fucking crazy. Like he could draw like entire like scenes and like it's like, and his apprentices are so badass too. Jendi Tarnakovsky. You're almost next to you. Would you be down for an artist versus artist character battle? Yeah, absolutely. I've actually been looking for a challenger. I've been looking for a challenger because I want to start doing. I want to start setting the rules of art wars. So I want to actually start a network of artists that want to battle with each other, so that we can record them and be something cool. You know, like make it look cool. So if you are interested in challenging me for the initial bout, what you require is one simple thing. You need to send an ambassador. So you need to go send your first ambassador. In this case, let's draw a little kitty. Ambassador Kitty is going to declare war on Rod. So you have to draw them cool. Like you can't just draw generic characters. You have to like actually put some artistic like effort into this, because that's an artist versus artist battle. So if you're going to send an avatar of yourself, an ambassador, make sure that that ambassador has things that represent you. This is going to be fun for anyone that knows how to draw fast and that knows how to draw confidently. This is not going to be something that a person that doesn't have much confidence in their artwork will be able to compete in easily against people at my caliber. Okay, you guys will be able to do it amongst your friends and have fun and everything, but when you compete against me, I set time limits. So as every round progresses, you get 30 seconds less. So every round that we draw our ambassador, and then you kill my ambassador, because that's the whole art war. That is the art war format. You draw your ambassador, I declare war. And then I have to kill your ambassador with my ambassador. So I have to do something with a character of mine to kill the ambassador that came in, and then the art war begins. And then you just go back and forth, killing each other's characters in creative ways. If one person messes up and they can't think of something, they lose. If a person runs out of time, they lose. And if a person has like, if they just repeat a death, they lose. Thanks for being the best teacher I have ever had. No question. Just thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, you're awesome. So essentially what you do is, yeah, you just go around until the person can't do anything anymore. And that is a challenge of both creativity. So this guy just killed this guy, right? So I would send in another character to go stomp on him. Like a giant or something. So now the thing is, it's understanding, it's literally just understanding how to be creative and how to have fun and how to enjoy drawing quickly. That is the whole essence of Art Wars. So anybody that wants to send an ambassador, go for it. I will respond to the ones that I feel meet my challenge. And I will invite you guys to the stream so that we can draw it together. That may we have a big art war. Black cats are so easy to draw. Una palomita, ya te dibujé una águila. No voy a dibujarte dos animales. Like if I draw something for you, I drew something for you. Be happy that I drew something. All right, let's see. This is a little cow. Little cow has hair. Yeah, always draw from reference when it comes down to animals, because it's going to help you understand how their features work. A raccoon? Yeah, we can do a raccoon. Raccoon, let's find a raccoon. Do I remember what a raccoon looks like? There it is, there's one. Oh wait, no, that's not a raccoon. Raccoon. There you go. Okay, what does that raccoon look like? Oh, they're so cute. Okay, let's draw a raccoon. I need a full body raccoon. There you go. Okay, so they kind of look like pears. They have a little triangle head, and then they have big Pixar mom hips. So Pixar mom hips means that their leggies are gonna taper down, but they're not going to stand out much because they're normally sitting down. Or do they sit down? No, they actually have mobility. Their ears aren't very big, they're more rounded, and they have this little mask in the middle that makes it easy to draw because you just draw little triangles around the nose. And then you give yourself that, little poofies. And like I said, their arms are normally a little bit skinnier. So I'm just gonna draw skinny shapes. What happens when they stand up? They don't really stand up, so I'm not sure why I drew them standing up, but that's just weird. They do have long legs though for like a little furry animal. And they do have a distinction between their belly button. But if you're looking at them just walking around, they're probably more like this. Triangle, ear, body. And then you find the compass for their body parts, just like a human. Outside edge, outside edge, outside edge, inside volume. And then you draw through your shape to find your spine, so you can find your tail, so you can find the origin point. Draw some stripies to create some perspective, and again, we set a mask, distinguishes the raccoon. And to find the nose, I find my triangle and I extend it with whatever shape of the nose that is. Cool. I think they're more full there, but then the mask goes lower. Something like that. I'm all doing our classes. Woohoo! Awesome. Are you having fun with them? I'm gonna start releasing courses for myself too. So my first course is gonna be on. We're gonna start from the head down. We're gonna call it like just like 101 bodies or something. Yeah, I want to release a couple more just courses I'm for my own, not for like not for companies or anything, just for myself. See how that goes. Baby hippos are so cute. Why are they so stinking cute? Did you guys know that hippos don't swim? They just kind of sink to the bottom of the water and they walk. Their bodies and their bone density is so dense that they don't really float. So when you see them like on the bottom of the water, they're just swimming. They're not swimming. They're just walking. Yeah, hippos are cute. Oh, you're so cute, hippo. Yeah, he has his little hands. chubby buddy. And if he's swimming, there's gonna be little fishes. But looking forward to doing the ones you're doing independently. Yeah. Yeah, those are gonna be nice. I think they're gonna be pretty complete. And then I'm releasing a couple, I think a book with, later on this year, I'm going to travel to Texas to record all the stuff necessary for some other courses that I'm like wanting to release. And I want to release how to make your own kids book, like from start to finish. Like not like, it's not just going to be how to do the art. No, it'll be like how to publish your books, how to like get everything from start to finish. And that one's gonna be really good because I worked as a publisher for a very long time as a book publisher, so I can help everybody get their books out. This is a wider circle. King Cobra, do you want another animal drawn? Can you please show how to draw a non-chibi T-Rex and shark, but from the front facing using a front-facing shark? See, the thing is, a front-facing shark wouldn't really work very well. Mostly because sharks, most of their features like kind of land underneath them. So if you want a front-facing shark, you're not gonna get or a T-Rex, you're not gonna get what you want out of it. It's kind of like drawing a beak that's really long, but I'm gonna show you guys how to do it anyways. Essentially what you gotta distinguish is this shape. Okay, you gotta be able to distinguish the top and the bottom. If you can do that, then you add the fin. The two sides are gonna have your fins on the side. And then your mouth is gonna fall underneath here. It's gonna curve like a normal mouth, going from side to side. And then your feet, your actual eyes are gonna fall right here. So you don't get a lot of depth differentiation, and you don't really get much of what you probably want, which is like opening a mouth and biting and stuff. Because a lot of that depth just doesn't happen. But if you wanted to draw it from the front, that is how you would draw a shark from the front, them biting or them not biting. Okay? And you said a T-Rex. This T-Rex is going to be, well, T-Rex is a made-up animal. Well, it's not a made-up animal, but we don't really know what their final features look like. Right? We just don't. We really don't. Like, if you guys, we don't really know what dinosaurs look like. We know what their structures of their bones look like, but when it comes down to what they actually look like, look at a skull of a rabbit and then look at a skull of how like a person would have rendered it as a scientist, and then look at what the animal is and like a hippo and stuff like that as well. What we see dinosaurs being is probably very different to what they actually were. We don't really know what their cartilage system was, and I don't actually know if reptiles have much cartilage systems, but this would be an approximation of what it would look like if you're looking at a T-Rex from the front. Okay? Would the mask method work for this? No, it wouldn't work for this because it's not, these animals don't really have much representation of a human, right? like you will have to make this really, really wide for the T-Rex because most of this is its nose. But then the eyes are on the side instead of being at the top like a human. So you can use it, but it's not going to give you the same sort of guidelines that you would as intuitively as if you used it for a human. But you can use the knowledge that you acquired to be able to make it easier for yourself. So sometimes it just doesn't work in certain views or if with different animals because it's just not gonna really work. But with others it does. So you can draw a beak, for example, because that's easier. You can also use it to draw your features like a T-Rex and stuff like that, but it's just gonna be harder to map out. Okay, so you can still use it to be able to draw dinosaurs and stuff like that, but it's just not, I'm telling you from the get-go, it's gonna be harder to do that from the side, just or from the front, from the straight front like you want it. Okay. All your tips and tricks have helped me so much in making my characters more dynamic than they used to be. Thank you. Oh, well, you're welcome. You are welcome. Okay, we have a little bit of space for a couple more characters. So we're gonna fill this up as much as we can. So let's go back to our Pinterest page and oh my God, there's a bunny drinking boba. There's a bunny drinking boba. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you guys. I'm gonna draw my version of it. Look at that. Oh my God. So I'm gonna draw my version of it. That's just so cute. So that character has that. And then I'm gonna draw its ears up though, because he's gonna be so excited. And his little eyes are gonna be closed. He's gonna be sipping. Just sipping like a villain. Some eyebrows, some high cheeks to make it look like he's smiling. But I really like the chunkiness of his body and the other ones. I'm gonna kind of replicate that. There you go. I like that. Cute. That's one hell of a cute bun bun. Yeah, that was a cute bun bun. All right, so let's see. We have a little bit of space. Oh my God, there's one. There's like a little mouse that's wrapping around someone's finger. It's so cute. You guys want to see it? It's the one next to the bunny. So cute. Its little tail's wrapping around. Oh, you're so adorable. Look at it. Look at it. All right. Okay. So I think we are done for today. Thank you guys so much for keeping me company for 49 minutes. Thank you for the few people that donated. You guys are the best. I hope you guys got a little bit of knowledge out of what you guys donated. Thank you to all the awesome people that tuned in today. Yeah, you guys are amazing. If you guys want to learn more, have tons of videos about animals and cute stuff and adorable perspective things and things you actually might want to actually learn. So if you guys feel like learning more, the window's there, options there. All you have to do is go look for that knowledge. Thank you so much for being my drawing buddies. You guys are the best. You guys are so cool. And I don't know where I would be without you guys. So take care. Have a lovely, lovely Tuesday. Make sure to kick some butt. Start those projects up. Don't let yourselves fall back again. And make sure that you guys are doing your best so that we may have a wonderful week. And yeah. So take care. Love you all. See you guys next time. And until then, be good. Actually, no, be bad. Be bad. Don't be good. It gets boring. Later, Gators.